Okay, I'm not going to go through the different pillars. We use Boomtown. I've used it forever. Our conversion rates are actually pretty high now, mostly because I've added agents, but I've decreased our lead flow. So this year, I think we have between Boomtown and Zillow, I think we have 41 written sides, 28 on Boomtown alone, and we generate anywhere from, what has it been about? I think it's been about like 150 leads per month, 175 leads per month just from Boomtown pay-per-click, which has led to the 28 deals. So our conversion rates are pretty good right now. This is an opportunity for everyone. So our conversion rates were at 1% for a long time, but it was because we were generating too many leads. So this is an opportunity for everyone to really squeeze the lemon here. Yard marketing, I covered this. Voice pad, everyday open house, and a main yard sign with a rider. The rider is, buy this home and I'll sell yours for free. So there's a USP rider, our main Remax yard sign, voice pad, and everyday open house. Expired FSBOs. Right now we're split testing 3 things essentially. So we run our direct mail out of RedX and we use the handwritten letters. And so these letters are pretty cool. This is about as old school as you'll get. Lead gen, so expired. So here, these, I was going back and researching. This is just old school, probably 25 years ago. Raving Fan Club, we do a bunch of stuff. It's a 6D touch program for us. Go for No, those referral cards, the whole experience with, Cutco, and having that 20-something-year-old salesperson ask me for 20 referrals, because it was sort of the brain child for those referral cards. Those referral cards, if you don't have those, it's not so much that you may or may not use them. If you go to listing system, listing packet. So they're both of our listing packets. Here we go, referral card. So it's just having a card that asks for business. It's a prop that makes it easier to ask for business. So Danny created these for me specifically back in the day, and we've been using them ever since. And they really just make it easier at 4 points in the process. At the time where someone signs with you, a buyer or seller, for you to represent them, when they go under contract, when they close, and then 30 days after. So 4 times where your team, you as a team leader or their agent should be connecting with them and aggressively asking for business. So radio, we use radio. I do use Rate Matt Wagner for this. Many others are having success on their own if you're locked out through Rate. So there's not a reason why you couldn't, do radio if it's the right thing for you. So at the time, it was a way different market. So I don't want to tell everyone to go out and do radio. At the time, listings weren't moving in my market. So it was easy for me to go from 15, 20 to 100 listings because nothing was really selling back in 2010. I think maybe it was early 2011 that I added radio. I forget. 2010, could have been 10. Anyway, so years ago I added radio, and it's definitely a part of our business, but it's not cheap. So one of my stations is running 4 times ROI, and the other's running 7 times, and I'm happy with both of those because the yard sign calls from them are not counted, not including yard marketing. So that's an additional benefit there. And then the only comment I have to make with farming is that I mentioned it before, is I'm testing a different way to farm because I'm going independent and we're going expansion in my market. We're going to hit probably 5 offices around Greater Charlotte. And it's going to be cool to be able to go into those areas and do effective farming, but not have to wait the 12, 18, 24 months that it takes to do some of these more organic farming. So Discover Pubs was what I was using. I did it for 9 months. I didn't get much of a response with it. And so the only thing I could say is the mistake I made, and I know I made it now, is that the guys in this group that are crushing it with that are going very local.